understand the words and gain the knowledge from the Quran journey.
Surah Ad-Duha, Morning Light. At the beginning of prophethood, being a prophet was a very hard job for Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. At that point, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed only a little bit of the Quran. Since Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the prophet of the Ummah, he had to make himself a living Quran, so people could understand how to follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's orders correctly. So when someone would see him, right away they would understand the teachings of the Quran. But at the beginning, this was very difficult for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, both physically and mentally. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knew that this was a lot for him, especially at the beginning. So to give him some rest, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for a little bit stopped sending the Quranic chapters. At first, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam thought that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was angry at him and left him all alone in his da'wah work. But that was not true. Even all the bad people started to laugh at him and insulted him as a false prophet. All of this made Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam very sad and hopeless. But to encourage him and make him mentally strong, almost 1 month later, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Surah Ad-Duha by mentioning day and night. After a busy day, we can become very tired. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala turns the daytime into nighttime for our peace and rest, so that we can feel ready and refreshed for the next day. During the beginning of the prophethood, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam felt extra pressure physically and mentally. When Jibreel alayhi salam gave him some sentences of the Quran, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam felt extreme physical pressure and would start to sweat. It was so stressful for him that he could not even move his own hand. If Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was on top of a camel, right away the camel would sit down because of the extreme pressure. He also faced social pressure to bring back the true religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Lots of bad people started to give him a hard time and spread lies and bad information about him. Basically, as soon as Islam came, it completely changed his way of life. So, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala paused the revelation of the Quran, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was able to get some rest, and he was able to calm down and relax. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did this because he loved the Prophet so much from the very beginning. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam a promise during a very difficult time when only a few Muslims were with him. Day by day, his situation would get better and better. Allah said that his power, glory, and honor will all increase. He told him that he will become very successful in this world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also told him that he would give him the highest reward and respect in the hereafter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised that by the end, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam would be very happy when he saw how his hard work would successfully change the world forever. He said that people will happily change and come to the true religion and do good actions. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loved the Prophet very much from his childhood. He supported Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he was born without a father. His mother took care of him until the age of 6. But after his mother died, his grandfather took care of him until the age of 8. When his grandfather died, his uncle Abu Talib showed him great love. Even when he became a prophet and the entire nation became his enemy, his uncle Abu Talib continued to support him for years so that he could spread Islam. Even before Muhammad ﷺ became a prophet, he did not know where to find the true faith. He was looking for the right guidance to change his very bad and unjust society. Then the merciful Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him Islam to guide humankind forever. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also solved his financial problems. He was very poor from his childhood. His father left him only a camel and a servant. But when he became a young man, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him a very rich business partner, Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Then with his own hard work and ability, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made him a rich independent businessman in Mecca. When Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam was an orphan and poor, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helped him. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells him in this surah that he should be grateful for all the blessings that he got from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And to show that he was really thankful, Allah advised him to give back the kindness and help other orphans and the poor and needy people in a very polite and kind way. And finally, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala advised that he should spread the message of Islam and teach the lessons of the Holy Quran to all kinds of people and show Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's great blessings. Important facts of Surah Ad-Duha. Number 1. The name of this surah came from the first word of this surah. Number 2. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent this surah in Mecca during the beginning of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam's prophethood. Number 3. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent this surah Ad-Duha right before Surah Al-Inshirah. Number 4. Surah Ad-Duha means the morning bright light. Number 5. This surah has 11 short sentences. Number 6. To be a good Muslim, we must take care of orphans and the needy. Number 7. We can be happy by helping others. Number 8. To get the highest reward, we should treat people well. And finally, number 9. We should always remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's blessings in our lives. So, with all of this Quranic information, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us understand the lessons of this surah and apply the lessons into our life. Ameen.
Join us in this great Dawah work and get countless of rewards during the month of Ramadan by giving a one-time donation or becoming a monthly supporter, and inshallah, Allah will give you the highest reward to you and your family in this world and the hereafter. Jazakallah, and we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that all of you are safe during this time. And until next time, Assalamu alaikum.